Now, I'm just taking a look here at the car hunt Volkswagen XL thing. And because that car is a D-rated car, there is no actual epic import parts for it. You can grind it up completely using gold. Like, I mean, you can use credits to grind it to the point where the car is gold. And the token rewards for this, like the difference between the top even 100% and stuff, the maximum rewards for it's 150 tokens. So I would genuinely advise to think twice about it if you're going to upgrade that car using gold, just because of the fact that like the rewards for it are so poor. It's Yeah, there's no decals for the car obviously because it's a D ranked kind of junker, and yeah, there's not even epic import parts for it. So yeah, like if you can do a race with it in whatever state you have the car, I would just advise doing that really for this one and not burning credits for it, because the chances of seeing this car coming up and being used again in future events is maybe unlikely, I would say, because it's not exactly a showcase car. But yeah, just I'm definitely not going to gold this car out just to try to get that event unless this appears in another type of yeah, unless this appears in one of the other events and stuff where it needed to be maxed out. But I definitely wouldn't max it out just to try and get those like tokens, even with a decent enough run in untunedy kind of version of this car. You probably put yourself into the top 50%, and yeah, you should be able to like do a decent enough time around this track with it. There's a trick, by the way, on this corkscrew, but I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna put it up at some stage as a trick video, but it involves the fact of how manual control is probably not the best way to go around that loop. But yeah, again, I'm just saying, like, just take a look at the actual rewards and see, like, do a run with your car maybe where it as tuned as it is, and then consider, like, is it worth really tuning the car up to get like 2 or 3 extra import parts in those packs? So like if you get a 50% time, you're getting what, 4 times 2 is, yeah, they're talking about 8 or kind of 12 import parts, and if you get yourself into the top 1% or 5%, you're getting 20 import parts. These import parts are, you know, they're freely available so many other places in the game. It's really like, they're not gold dust, so don't chase them down as such. Like you can buy those import parts for 25k in the shop. So if you spend 1,000,000 credits upgrading this car, and then you get like 2 extra import parts for it, pretty bad value for money. But yeah, that's just some, like, that's what I'm doing for this event. I'm effectively overlooking it. If you guys want to go crazy for that top 1% in this VW concept car, that's cool. But yeah, just keep in mind that that's the full version of the car. On the upside, it'll probably be easy enough to place high enough in this, even with an untuned version of the car. Just because that VW XL, like, loads of players get that as an introduction car. Like, you will unlock that in the first hour or so of play. So you'll get like a lot of players who open up the game, get that car, see that it can do a run of this, do a run, stop playing, and don't care about times. So yeah, there's like 25% easily enough done with, yeah, relatively not too heavily tuned version of this car. But I'm not gonna chase down and pump the rest of that gold into it, because like I said, how much are the next upgrades for me? 35k a pop. So in other words, if I spend the cash on the 4 of those at that level and the next level, you're talking about 8, 12 import parts worth of actual gold. And yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm getting 75 tokens. So I'd get an extra 75 tokens if I was to max the car out and go for that top reward. And also at the moment, I'm getting 12 import parts. And if I was to go crazy with it, I would get an entire 8 extra import parts. It's just, yeah, not worth the effort, in my opinion. Like I said, if you want to gun for the top 5%, go for it. And yeah, let us know how you get on. But this is one where I'm not going to be doing here's my top 1% run of the VW Volkswagen concept car. because it's a shopping trolley. Sorry, VW. And yeah, all right, I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. There's a subscribe button up there. My indie game kind of jokey around reviews are there, and there's some random video there that's probably related to something asphalty. But yeah, pressing any three of those buttons really helps, and I really appreciate it. Okay, guys, good luck and drive safe.